is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Flint Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famer Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
the Jason Walker Show.
Hey, what up? Happy Wednesday. The Jason Walker Show, back in the Above All Handyman Services Man Cave. Missed yesterday, had a sick little one, so we are back today. And coming up on a show that you can watch live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, listen on Podbean, Network One Sports, TreasureStateRadio.com. We are busy. We've got That's What She Said with Alex Eschelman. Also coming up in just a couple of moments, Jefferson girls basketball coach, track coach, back-to-back state champion track coach, Sarah Layng will join us. Also, Montana Rodeo Roundup, your Auto Concepts Performance of the Week, the walk-off, and on the state in history. So much more coming up. The opening segment brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes, the premier log home company in the industry. You've got three distinct divisions. Milled, handcrafted, and timber frame. They will create a log home crafted to last for generations. Get a hold of Montana Custom Log Homes today at yourcustomlog.com. All right, hope everybody had a good weekend. Yeah, yesterday I got the call. I was up at a Pro-Am in Whitefish, and that the little one was sick, so opted to stay home with her. Monday I got the call. Opted to stay home with her yesterday, so my wife could work, and she's better now. She's back at school today, so she's feeling a lot better. But it was nice to have that just relaxing time with the little one. Just snuggles, cuddles, because when your kids don't feel good, it's never fun. But she's doing better. Just a little cold. So let's see here. What else we got going on? Had a good weekend. Hope you did too. Coming up this weekend, got the state match play playing on Friday. If you haven't signed up yet, please do, or don't. But it'll be a lot of fun. And then Saturday, I'll be down in Billings on SWX doing the Class B All-Star football game. So looking forward to that as well. Going to be a good time. So hope you can join us. I think it's 11 o'clock on SWX Saturday. And Clint Lang will be coaching in that, the head football coach at Jefferson. By the way, you can weigh in on anything at JWalkerSports on the Twitter. Our email, jason@jasonwalkershow.com. And the phone number, 2091267. Speaking of Clint Lang, he has yet to win a state championship. His wife has a couple. And does that cause tension in the house? Joining us now on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline to talk about it is the head coach of the second place girls basketball team and the two-time defending boys track champions in Class B, Sarah Layng of Jefferson, joining us here. Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline. All right, Coach, first question I have to ask is, what's in the water in Boulder right now? Because all season was just football and volleyball and girls basketball and track and wrestling and everything else. It was just an amazing season for the Panthers.
It was. I don't know. I think everybody just kind of fed off each other with the motivation and the excitement. I think it's contagious, just that winning attitude and the competition. They all bought into the work ethic and what it takes. And I think the biggest thing is the belief that they know they're able to achieve what they want to achieve.
What was your message heading into this year's track season, especially with the guys and looking to go back-to-back?
We knew it was very possible. We were talking about it even right after last year at state, that we were returning everybody. We didn't lose anybody any points or anything like that. And we were really excited, especially knowing our younger kids that we have and, you know, and the talent that we have coming up and where they were at, where they finished at last season. We had a number of athletes, too, that were right on the brink of either making it to state or placing, you know, last spring. So we saw that and we knew it was really doable. And that was kind of the conversation with the coaches right after state last year is, you know, we can do this again. And the kids were real excited too. And we're talking about back to back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's pretty awesome. I forgot to mention golf. I don't want Anna DeMars to get mad at me for not bringing up the golf season they had too. But yeah, it's crazy because in high school, I mean, you as well as anybody knows as a coach and teacher that you're given what you're given. You don't recruit. You can't, you know, this isn't college where you can go out and get the best of the best. But what is it about the last couple years of these classes that have just been so good?
Yeah, I think a lot of it. Last spring I said, you know, my biggest comment was they know it's there. The hardest part is getting them just to believe that they're able to do it, that they can accomplish this. And I think that's the biggest hurdle sometimes is just that the mental edge, you know, and the psychology that goes into it. I think with coaching and with competing and everything, knowing that, you know, the sky's the limit and you put in the work and everything and you're bound to have some gains from that. And I think that there's just a group of kids, you know, and it's a great group of seniors, but not only that, I think a lot of our younger kids too, they see that and they don't understand the losing. They see the winning and they're used to that and it's contagious, you know, like I said, and that's how it is. They don't want to see anything different. They're just very competitive, but they're, more than that, they know what hard work they have to put into something to be able to achieve it. And like I said, the biggest battle is just that mental edge and that positive belief that, you know, they're right there. They're just as good as anyone else, and they deserve to win and to be there just like anybody else has done.
So is there going to be a three-peat?
What's that?
Is there going to be a three-peat?
I think it's very doable.
Of course.
I said that on Saturday at the track meet too, and even before that, you know, we're on the bus ride home. I said, you know what? I said I think we can three-peat it.
Which one is more special, last year or this year?
Probably last year, just because it was the first state championship in a long time. Mm-hmm. So probably last year. And I think, you know, last year was really funny. We had the year before that, we didn't have track because of the COVID. Mm-hmm. So it was canceled. And it was kind of funny when we started this season last spring at our first track meet, the coaches and I, we kind of looked at each other and we said, you know, we might not be too bad this year. We might be okay. We had no idea what to expect. We lost some good, great athletes that had graduated and fortunately didn't get to compete their senior season. And then, you know, we had some people back, and it was kind of interesting. We were going over some block starts and things with. We had a big group of sophomores and at the time, and you know, and they were not sure what to do. And I said, "How do you guys not know how to start out of the block?" And they're, "Coach, we haven't done this before. We didn't have track last year."
Oh, good point.
I said, "That's right." I said, "I guess we do. We have two classes of rookies out there." So it's fun. We just have a lot of fun with them and try to make it fun. We know that. For most athletes, track isn't their favorite sport. Most kids don't go out for track because they love it, especially in small schools. It's usually just something they do to become a better athlete, you know, and to fill a season with doing something.
Sure.
So we make a lot of fun, and we do a lot of training on overall athleticism and speed development and agility and things like that too, mix things up. And, we've seen our numbers grow from track. I think when I started, one of my assistants and I were talking about it when we first started a few years ago. We had 12 kids out.
Oh,
we were like, well, let's just see how this goes. And this last spring we had 55, I believe, out. So,
wow.
Success just breeds success,
Yep.
I think.
We're talking with Jefferson basketball and track coach Sarah Layng here, Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline. Going into next season and all of the seasons next year that you're a part of, how do you prepare mentally for you? I know what the kids have to go through, but what about you?
Yeah, it gets exhausting. I didn't realize how exhausting it is. I told Clint this spring, I said, I don't know if I can do 2 sports anymore. It's so tiring. But he's always, he's kind of always my spine and kind of pushing me. You're fine. And look what you guys are doing. And I actually got him to come to some track meets now, and he likes track, and he used to not like track at all. So that's a positive.
Well, I don't picture him as a runner, so.
No, he grew up in Idaho, so he was a baseball player.
Yeah.
So he's really into baseball and softball and stuff. But, watching a daughter and stuff and kids, he's really picked up, and he's kind of funny to watch now. He'll tell me some stuff. He'll be looking up stuff on the internet or whatever. And, hey, is this a good time for the 200?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny actually watching him at track meets sometimes. But but yeah, it's fun. So I can't remember. Oh, what do we go into? I was like, what did you ask me?
Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah. No, like we just started our summer basketball this weekend, and we lose some pretty good seniors, but like I have a lot of good athletes back, and again, it's just a lot of it. It's as the older I get, the more I find that that mental aspect and the psychology of it is so important in athletics.
Mm-hmm.
That I think and just belief, like I said, that you can do these things. You deserve to be there. You are good. And we've played 7 games this last weekend and Monday, and we saw a lot of success through those. And I think it carries on, like we've had great numbers, in the weight room, I think is huge, especially for our track program.
Mm-hmm.
Our kids getting in there and getting stronger. I hear a lot of comments. That was one thing my dad mentioned to me. He was at the, I think, district track meet or something, and he said he overheard some people talking, and geez, those kids from Jefferson High, they're just so strong and so, athletic looking and stuff. And I think that, that's attributed to all of them. They see somebody working hard and getting big and lifting weights and getting quicker and stronger, and they want to be part of that. And, it role models itself.
Yep.
And then they start picking up and everybody kind of follows suit. So I think that we have a great group we're going to have some tough returning, some seniors next year. And then we have a really big junior class, so our sophomore class from last year, but that's our biggest class. And there's a lot of talent in that class too, across the board, just, academically, athletically, they get along well, they compete with each other well. And I think that's some of our track success too, is some of our best competition, especially in the hurdles and the throwing events, has been against each other.
Yeah.
And you're going day in and day out against each other. In our throwers, we have probably 15 to 20 throwers, and they got to compete to be able to compete in the meet. So they're pushing each other out at practice because, within the discus, they might be like all within a foot of each other. So to see who can even go to the track meet. So they push each other, and it's really cool to watch because they'll cheer each other on, they'll hate each other, but they'll push each other. But at the end of the day, they'll give each other big hugs and high fives and everything. And, and especially in track, it's really cool to watch because it could be such an individual sport.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really cool to watch that team aspect, like, okay, what do I have to do? I got to compete. I got to do this, and for the team, not just myself.
Right.
So that's really neat to watch that.
Well, Coach, it's been a heck of a year at Jefferson, and keep the success up. I know you have more state titles than Clint, so you have bragging rights for another year at least.
I do, yeah. I know. When we used to coach the same number of sports, especially when we both were head coaches in basketball, we did a lot of competition runs pretty deep in our house.
No, not with Clint. No way.
Yeah. Board games. Our three daughters, they can get pretty feisty. So.
Well, at least they get it from
Never
both
a dull
parents.
moment.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I'm a little quieter about it, but
just a little. Hey, Coach, appreciate the time, and congratulations on the success.
Thank you.
And looking forward to chatting next year.
Sounds great. Thanks.
That is Sarah Layng, Jefferson coach and teacher, joining us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. It's not just a bundle. It's your home. It's your auto. It's your life. Mike understands that. Get a hold of Mike Miller State Farm in Helena today. All right, quick break. We'll come back, and That's What She Said with Alex Eschelman is on the way. Hope you are having a great Wednesday. The opening segment of the Jason Walker Show is brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes, the premier log home company in the industry. Family-owned, veteran-owned, woman-owned and operated, project management services, and they will take care of you like family. Check them out at yourcustomlog.com to get started today. Alex Eschelman, That's What She Said, coming up next. Jason Walker Show.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
Everyone knows about Dinners Done Right and the convenience of the cook and carry cuisines. It's so easy to just stop by and you have something for dinner that night. But there's also one more thing you need to know about. Dinners Done Right Grab and Go Salad Bar. Yes, I said salad bar. Always the freshest ingredients along with a daily soup and nacho bar too. So the next time you are in a rush or you just want to eat healthy, stop by Dinners Done Right for the soup, salad, and nacho bar. For monthly menus and more info, it's dinnersdoneright.com. L&P Grocery offers Boulder a convenient shopping experience, whether you're stopping in for a few things or stocking up for the week ahead. From fresh produce and meat to all the staples you need to feed your family, you'll find it here. L&P Grocery is also proud to have partnerships with local brands and carry products unique to the area. Stop by to exchange propane tanks, pick up fishing tackle, grab your prescription, or get your photo taken at the Pitcher Kiosk. They're delighted to be the one-stop shop for local area Boulder residents who want to support local business. Visit lnpgrocery.com and at 215 North Main Street.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today. Looking for something sweet before work? How about that fresh brewed coffee? Maybe a fresh baked cinnamon roll as you head in for another great day exploring. Then look no further than the Sweet Spot in Boulder. Whatever your pleasure, the Sweet Spot has everything to fix that craving. From daily specials and rolls to tasty cookies and more. Don't forget that caramel macchiato or espresso and many more of your favorite flavors. The Sweet Spot caters to the local community and cares about providing the best treats every day. Visit the Sweet Spot on Facebook or in Boulder at 102 North Main Street.
Summer, the season to work hard, play hard. The days are heating up and getting longer. The smell of fresh cut grass, the hot sun on your skin. We kidding. We all know you're really thinking about having fun and relaxing at the Copper Club Casino. Meet your friends for a cold one. Play a $5 or two. When you want great service, cold drinks, and fun entertainment, this is the place. The Copper Club Casino, where everybody knows your name any time of year. On Euclid across from the Lundy Center, the Copper Club Casino.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Welcome back to the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back, Jason Walker Show, inside the Above All Handyman Services Man Cave. This segment brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena. Looking forward to this. It's been, oh my gosh, like 12 years, I feel like, since we last chatted, but welcoming back the great Alex Eschelman is coming back. As soon as I can knock this music off, what did I do? There we go. How about that?
I like it.
There you go.
It's a fun little introduction there.
Yeah, I'm doing a little new music. Let's give her the proper introduction. She is the sports reporter at ABC Fox Montana, SWX Montana, and soon to be Jason Walker Show for a day. She is Alex Eschelman. That's what she said, brought to you by Dinner's Done Right. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am great. Just ready for, what are we now, about 3 weeks or 2 weeks away from hanging out in Billings and hopefully golfing together.
I know. I'm super excited, counting down the days. I'm really excited because our station up in Billings, Color, our sister station, has been doing, Chris Byers, Spencer Martin doing an incredible job with previewing every single one of the Hall of Famers this year. So be sure to watch those prior. And I'm watching them too, so I can know everything I need to know about these guys. I mean, I know you already know, Jason, since you're a Montana legend. You've been here for quite some time.
You're making me feel old. But it is going to be fun.
Wise, Jason, wise.
Wise, I like that. It is going to be a blast. June 25th, red carpet event. And Alex is going to be doing most of the interviews. I will be there as well. Red carpet event before the Montana Football Hall of Fame induction ceremony. It's going to be a blast. Of course, golf the day before. Secured you 3 nights of a hotel for you. You don't even have to pay for it.
Very, very excited. It's going to be fun. Sean Rainey's going to be there. The whole crew's going to be there. Chris Byers, everyone. It's
going to be a blast. Alex Eschelman joining us. She's got to run, but preseason polls, should we make a big deal out of these things, or is just something for us to talk about? The Grizz, 3rd, the Cats, 4th, and the latest Athlon preseason poll. What's your take?
I am with you in what you just said. Do we really make that big of a deal of it? No, I don't think so. I think that all the preseason talk is preseason. Nothing's happened. No one's played a game. It's like, okay, you can say, it's just for people to be excited and to talk about it. I don't think they're necessarily totally wrong per se, but I wouldn't say they're right either. I mean, and I always think in defense for the Bobcats, it's always better to be the underdog, in my opinion, on all of those preseason polls and all that, because it's just fuel to the fire.
Yep.
Or when you actually do get to the football field and start playing some games.
Yep. You got NDSU, SDSU, U of M, and MSU. I mean, those 3 states are pretty good in football. There's no question about that. I know you spent a couple weeks ago in Lewistown, BC softball. Take me through your thoughts on the town. I told you it was beautiful.
Lewistown, I'll tell you this. Dillon always has been my favorite small town so far. I haven't seen all of them, so I can't speak on every single one, but Lewistown gave Dillon a run for its money, just a little bit. I still think Dillon's my favorite, but Lewistown is definitely a strong second placer for me because it was so cute. You just can't get much nicer people than Montanans. I mean, they're such nice people. Food was great. What else is there? Yeah, it was just, and the weather stayed up for us. It was supposed to rain the entire time, barely rained. So very, very pleased with the entire experience. How was your softball state champ experience?
It was cold in Missoula. It was a little breezy. Really? It was a little cold. There was a little bit of rain. We lost Alex momentarily. We'll get her back. There she is. But it was great. I covered them last year, but how good is Florence Carlton?
So good. I mean, gosh. I'll say this, though. MAC, which, let me get this right. So it's St. Ignatius, Arley, Charlotte, right? Did I say those right?
So it's Mission, St. Ignatius, Arley, Charlotte.
Okay.
That's where you get the MAC.
My
is
apologies.
The Mission Valley. Yeah.
That's one thing. I'm like, guys, can we just have one simple name? This is too much.
That's why it's MAC.
Not the only one that had a mouthful of a name. We need some simple names going on here. But you know what? It's on the other hand, it's unique. You're not going to find another name like that. That rivalry is a great rivalry because it was the same thing last year, and it's been that way. I'm not going to get the stat right, but they've been the top two teams in the league for quite some time. Yeah. So as excited as I was to see Florence Carlton take it home again, I do want to see at one point MAC pull it off. Okay. I mean, the underdog thing, you want to see teams like that. They're working so hard, not saying that Florence Carlton isn't. They're just the top dog. They're the team to beat. It's going to be exciting for that 1 year that MAC does it because they'll do it.
Wouldn't you say they're the top bird because aren't they the Falcons?
True. Yeah. It was Falcons and then Bulldogs. So
there you go.
It just didn't happen. The Falcons soar over the Bulldogs.
There you go. Hey, I know you got to run quick, but Legion Baseball has entered conference play. Bozeman beat Helena last week in its their first matchup. It's going to be a great Legion season, I think.
Definitely. I was actually just at Bozeman Bucks practice yesterday, and that is where I have to go right after our show. I'm going back to Bozeman Bucks practice. They're 1-0 in conference play, however, 9-15 overall in the season. So, and they know I asked multiple players and the coach, I'm like, so how's the season going so far? And they're like, well, we've had some ups and downs, some ebbs and flows. So I think that they will be competitive in the league. However, I'm sorry, you said Helena, correct?
Yeah, the defending state champs.
Yeah, I think those guys are gonna be pretty dominant. So. What do you think?
Absolutely. They're on a roll right now too, despite that loss. And also, we're going to cover a lot in these 10 minutes.
Love it.
What did I just have? I had something in the back of my head. Oh, are you working on a CNFR preview with the Bobcat women and Paige Rasmussen?
Funny you ask. I am going to interview the coach tomorrow. Okay. Most of them are already in Wyoming, and will be in Wyoming for tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing an interview with him and kind of talking about everybody going. But yes, you took the words right out of my mouth, Jason, because I've been meaning to reach out to Paige to do something. So hopefully we can make that happen prior to her competing. But just incredible. I mean, I've said it so many times. Those Cowgirls and the Cowboys, those are the true tough ones, and I just admire them so much.
They are absolutely fun. I know you got to head off to baseball practice at Heroes Park down there. By the way, I helped build that field. I played on it its first year. We used to
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm that old. But hey, next week we might have, or in 2 weeks, well, you're back next week, but in 2 weeks we're going to move from Wednesday to Thursday if we can and get you live in Billings.
Love it.
Okay, but we'll chat next Wednesday. We'll have a lot more to talk about next week.
I cannot wait. Wait, 2 weeks, right, for Billings?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Next week, Wednesday, 2 weeks Billings.
Love it.
Okay.
I'm there.
You're the best.
Thanks, Jason.
Alex Eschelman, have fun at practice and go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
There
Thanks
you go.
so much, Jason. I'll see you later.
See ya. That is Alex Eschelman joining us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. She is the absolute best. ABC Fox Montana, SWX sports reporter. But, yeah, we'll get her back next week as we always do. Dinner's Done Right. That's what she said Wednesdays. And if you haven't checked out the menu at Dinner's Done Right, you need to. Go to dinnersdoneright.com. This June menu, unbelievably scrumptious food. And it's ready to go. Not to mention the salad bar, which we talk about, but also the edible cookie dough is fantastic. Dinner's Done Right on Cedar Street there in Helena. All right, quick break. We'll come back. We're going to wrap things up a little early tonight because we got golf league. Got to get there by 5:30, and it's so hard to get from this side of the town all the way to the other side. I know. Anyway, we'll come back though and get you set for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. Big guest in studio, and looking forward to that. The walk-off coming up, and also your Auto Concepts Performance of the Week and the Montana Rodeo Roundup, a record set in Montana. We'll talk about it next when we come back. This segment brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $289. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com. Father's Day is coming fast, and what more would that great dad in your life want than a full detail from Auto Concepts? Or maybe he would just prefer a lift kit. It's also camping season, and now is the perfect time to outfit that rig with a winch just in case. Auto Concepts is your home for everything for your vehicle, including updating your car stereo system too. Auto Concepts also has gift certificates for dad or yourself. Visit AutoConceptsHelena.com. Auto Concepts, the auto enhancement professionals.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
L&P Grocery offers Boulder a convenient shopping experience, whether you're stopping in for a few things or stocking up for the week ahead. From fresh produce and meat to all the staples you need to feed your family, you'll find it here. L&P Grocery is also proud to have partnerships with local brands and carry products unique to the area. Stop by to exchange propane tanks, pick up fishing tackle, grab your prescription, or get your photo taken at the Pitcher Kiosk. They're delighted to be the one-stop shop for local area Boulder residents who want to support local business. Visit lnpgrocery.com and at 215 North Main Street. Looking for something sweet before work? How about that fresh brewed coffee? Maybe a fresh baked cinnamon roll as you head in for another great day exploring. Then look no further than the Sweet Spot in Boulder. Whatever your pleasure, the Sweet Spot has everything to fix that craving. From daily specials and rolls to tasty cookies and more. Don't forget that caramel macchiato or espresso and many more of your favorite flavors. The Sweet Spot caters to the local community and cares about providing the best treats every day. Visit the Sweet Spot on Facebook or in Boulder at 102 North Main Street. Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of The Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back to the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back, Jason Walker Show. This segment brought to you by the Copper Club Casino. If you get a chance to stop in next to Cafe Zydeco, you definitely should. Have some fun, play some games, and the friendly staff will take care of you the whole time you're there. And it's the hottest machines in town. You want to win, you go to the Copper Club Casino. Let's do the Montana Rodeo Roundup. It is brought to you by Mark LaRoe Photography. Check out Mark's fantastic works at marklaroephotography.com as we check out the Northern Rodeo Association first weekend of rodeo in Montana in the NRA, and it was in Conrad, Whoop-Up Days, and taking the bareback title, Dalton May with a 75. Saddle Bronc split first and second. Jason Colclough and Caleb Meeks each with a 73. Win Wells, 77, won the bull riding. Tyler Hooley, 7-9 to win steer wrestling. Quinn McQuarrie of Belgrade, 9-6 to take down the tie down. Team roping, Chance Paradis and Kermit Clary, 6-5. They won by a full second over the Birds, Alicia and Dustin. And then Preston and Dan Bird were third. Barrel racing, Alicia Bird, 1762. Breakaway, Abby Knight, 3-3 to get the win. Northern Rodeo Association with a couple of rodeos this week. They will be at Culbertson on Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday, rather. Friday, Saturday in Culbertson for the Frontier Days Rodeo, and Poplar on Saturday and Sunday for Wild West Days. The Northern Rodeo Association is upon us, and it is going well. Let's check out your world standings in the PRCA. Montana still a week or a couple of weeks away from getting going. Jess Pope, who won a round at the Derby Riggin Rally over the weekend, still leads a world bareback title. And you have Caleb Bennett sitting in 12th in Saddle Bronc. It is still Sage Newman of Melstone. He's got a couple of traveling partners in there. Colby Wanchuk of Alberta sitting in 9th. Deer Lodge's Chase Brooks is sitting 11th in the current world standings. Moving on to bull riding, and it is Stetson Wright leading the way. Josh Frost has moved up to second, and nobody in there from Montana. So there you go. Okay, what's next? Deer wrestling. Hunter Cure leading the way. You have a couple of Helena boys. Ty Erickson 9th, Timmy Sparing sitting in 10th in the steer wrestling, PRCA world standings. Team roping, it's Caleb Driggers leading the way and heading. Clay Tryon of Billings sitting in second. In the heeling side, Junior Nagetta continues to lead there with John Douch leading the way in tie down. With Haven Medjid sitting in 6th, and we move then to the barrel racing, where it's Jordan Briggs, Haley Kinsel, Donna K. Rule, with Lisa Lockhart in 24th. So there you go. At the PRCA Riggin Rally, Extreme Bronx and Derby over the weekend, we mentioned Jess Pope, the world leader, taking Section 1 of the bareback. Section 2 went to Tim O'Connell. Section 3, R.C. Landingham and Cole Reiner and Bronk Marriott, all getting the split there. And then in the finals, holy cow, Rocker Steiner, what is he, 18? Went 95 points on C5's world-class bronc, Virgil, who we have seen in Helena. And maybe we'll see him again. But if you missed the ride, here it is. Check this out. This is an all-time PRCA record for bronc. Rocker Steiner, 95-point ride, getting it done in Derby over the weekend. Holy cow. And what an amazing facility over there. I need to get over there sometime to Darby, but congratulations there. Rocker Steiner, huge. In a world record, 95-point ride. And that brings us to our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week, which is Rocker Steiner. I mean, you put up a world record in Bronx. 95 bareback. Unbelievable. So that is our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week. Good stuff. Good stuff. The segment brought to you by Copper Club Casino. Oh my, if you want the hottest machines, it's the Copper Club Casino. And one final rodeo note. Sean McGinley, the new head rodeo coach at Dawson, was announced this morning. He competed in Montana Junior Rodeo Association from Dillon and went to Dillon Beaverhead High there. Let's see. He was MHSRA athlete, the Big Sky region, and went to Northwest and Western Montana, now Montana Western. Competed Northern Rodeo, Eastern Idaho Rodeo, the PRCA as well. So he is going to do great job for Sean McGinley there, the new head rodeo coach at Dawson Community College. We'll talk a little bit more rodeo next week because you've got the CNFR next week with the Montana State women looking to go back-to-back in team championship, and Paige Rasmussen, you're defending all around. So there you go. I think we got it all. Yeah. Let's do On This Day in History. It is June 8th. It is Best Friends Day. It is National Name Your Poison Day. It is also Upsy Daisy Day. On this date, 1920, Ed Roush of the Reds fell asleep in center field. Why? Well, there was a long infield argument. He had a teammate go wake him up, but the umpires rejected him for delay of game, or ejected him. On this date, 1933, Jimmy Fox of the A's, 3 consecutive home runs, make it 4 because he'd homered his last time up the previous day. 1935, at the 67th Belmont, Willie Saunders aboard Omaha gets the Triple Crown, 230.6. Speaking of the Belmont, we'll talk to Barry Abrams tomorrow as well. 1958, on this date, LPGA Championship, Mickey Wright wins the first of her 13 majors. 1961, Milwaukee Braves, set the record of 4 consecutive home runs. Eddie Matthews, Hank Aaron, Joe Adcock, and Frank Thomas all went yard, back to back. Mickey Mantle gave his farewell retirement speech on this date in 1969. Nolan Ryan of the Angels at the time struck out 19 for the 4th time in his career in 1977. Satchel Paige died on this date in 1982 of a heart attack. They think he was 75. But Satchel Paige, what an amazing career he had in the Negro Leagues. Got to appear in the majors, but great dude by all accounts and purposes. Let's do this.
We're almost at the end of the show. What did we learn? And what did he miss? Time for the walk-off.
The walk-off brought to you by Cafe Zydeco, where the Big Easy meets the Big Sky, and the best Cajun food this side, of New Orleans. Hey, by the way, track and field is not over yet. 5 MSU athletes are out in Eugene competing in the NCAA Outdoor Track and Field Championships this week. Good luck to them as they represent Bozeman, MSU, the state of Montana, and the Big Sky. So good luck to all of them competing this week. All right. Big thanks to Sarah Layng and Alex Eschelman for joining me today. Tomorrow, it's going to be fun. Barry Abrams will break down the Belmont. Give us, Rich Strike go 2 for 2 after winning the Derby. And newest MHSA Hall of Fame inductee, Gary Wagner, the former Havre Blue Pony and Carroll College Saint, will join us in studio tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. If you missed anything, go to jasonwalkershow.com a little bit later on, and we'll see you tomorrow, 4 o'clock, right here, Jason Walker Show.
The Jason Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.